I love you. Stay. Hmm. Somebody out there. Somebody was. Yeah. Wow. Oh. I just wanted to. All right, friends. Welcome, everybody. You move back 3 inches. All right. Thank you for being here. As far as special announcements, I have my TRE class on Monday. I'm teaching it for reals, I think. This coming Monday, 6:30 p.m. If you've not tried it, oh, hi, Lily. It's tension and trauma releasing exercises is what that stands for. And so it's not yoga. It's completely different. If you want like more information, I'm happy to talk to you after class. It's just kind of hard to understand what it is unless you just come try it. And then once you try it once, you're like, oh, cool. So if you're interested in that, it's Monday, 6:30 by donation here in this space. And then I think anything else. I have my breathwork offering frequency, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. I think there's like one spot only left actually. So if you want it, get it while it's hot. And then since that one's almost full, I'm doing another one with Dante here. He's he's an amazing musician. So he does sound and I do the facilitation part. And it will be a Monday night. So not next Monday, but the one after. It's the 21st of the month. And it's in this place. It's like a big dome in Midvale. So if you'd like to come, just let me know and I'll give you the information. All right. Let's just practice. So comfortable seat if you're not there already. And you're welcome to take a moment and just kind of move or wiggle or just feel into your physical body a little bit more. So anything that might feel good or interesting. Just notice how you feel, how you woke up. Notice what you're bringing with you to class. And eventually, just settle into stillness. So rest your hand somewhere, in some way, intentionally. Close your eyes or soften and lower your gaze. And just feel into, for a moment, the length of your spine. So from the base all the way up to the crown of your head. Notice if you're holding any tension through your facial muscles. Notice if you're holding any tension through your shoulders, even your hands or your fingers. And just by noticing, see if anything shifts or anything softens. Just start to notice not only physically how you feel, how you are, but beneath that, energetically and emotionally, what's flowing around inside of you today. So you're not trying to change or fix or control anything. You're just noticing what's already here. You're just paying more attention and becoming more aware. If you haven't already, start to tune into your breath. So you can visualize it. You can use your imagination. Or maybe you just feel into it, the big expansion of each inhale. The contraction, the hugging in, bless you, the letting go of each exhale. And next time you breathe in, fill up as big as you can. Feel as if you take up more space and then hold in that fullness. Sip in a little bit extra. And then open your mouth and great big sigh, release. Ah. Good. Do that 2 more times. So great big inhale, fill up. Feel this breath, this prana, this life force move into every space. Hold, let it circulate. Extra sip if it's there. And then big open mouth sigh. Let it go. Oh, very nice. One last time. So biggest inhale you've taken all morning long. Pause at the top and just feel all the space inside of you. Take an extra sip, maybe even 2 this time. And open your mouth, let it go, sigh it out. Ah. Nice job, friends. Start to drop in now to your ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. And the inhale is just like you're taking a really, really deep, slow motion gasp. So you're constricting the muscles in the back of your throat that you constrict when you whisper, when you hum, when you gasp. So I like to think of it sometimes like it's a humming on the inside, humming without using your voice. The exhale is just like you're fogging up a window, but your lips are sealed over the breath. Essentially, you're fogging up a window inside your body. You're starting to build up a little bit of heat just by breathing in this way. If you want to stay here a little bit longer, or if you want to explore movement from a seated position for a moment, you're welcome to. But if you are ready, just take your ujjayi breath with you and come forward to your hands and your knees, tabletop. Once you're on hands and knees, you choose, anything goes. So cat cows, big circles all the way around with your hips. Maybe you just want to sit back and rest in child's pose. And feel free, friends, to close your eyes and just go inward. So get out of your mind that voice that says, am I doing this right? Do I look weird? Is anybody watching me? That voice gets to go away for the next 75 minutes. And you just get to feel. So notice, how do your shoulders feel? How do your hands feel? Your elbows? How does your spine feel? Upper back, mid back, lower back. Even your feet, your toes. And as you begin to move, don't forget about your breath. So your breath is slow and steady and also powerful and strong. Give yourself a few more rounds, like 3, 4, 5 more rounds. And then eventually, downward facing dog is our destination. Nice job. Once you're back in your down dog, same thing. Just keep feeling around. You give your hips a shift from side to side. Pedal out your heels. Maybe you shake your head, yes, no. So see if you can find in your down dog your strong core, your strong center. So rather than feeling like all of your weight is coming down into your hands and super heavy, feel like your hands are strong. So grip the ground with the pads of your fingertips and imagine you're taking energy up through your fingertips, moving it through your arms, through your side bodies, through your spine, and then connecting right at your center. Awesome, Tammy. Big, spacious breath. So use your breath to support you and hold you. Take one more great big inhale into your down dog as you push the ground away. And then as you exhale, look to the top of your mat, and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you have arrived, come into a halfway lift. Breathe in and lengthen. Nice, Eileen. Exhale, release and fold. Do that one more time. Halfway lift. So crown of your head reaches forward, tops of thighs press back. Nice job. Exhale, fold. Good, Deborah. From the press of your feet, take it all the way up. See if you can lead with your heart. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to your heart center. With your breath, flow for a moment. Inhale, high mountain, stretch tall. Exhale, hinge at your hips and slow dive down. So stick your butt out, reach your heart forward, then fold. Very nice. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Get all the rounding out of your back. Instante. Exhale, fold and release. From the press of your feet, lead with your heart. Come through your halfway lift and all the way to stand, arms overhead. Nice, Kate. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Take that just once more with your breath. So much awareness. Inhale, reach up and stretch. Keep that length as you dive down slowly. You can bend your knees a lot. Nice, Lily. Inhale to your spinal extension. Back of your neck is long. Sides of your neck are long. Exhale, fold. Connect to your center, and from that place, rise up. Inhale, take your arms to the sky, maybe gaze up. And hands to your heart. Exhale. All right, this time as you breathe in, arms reach up. And as you exhale, just a little baby back bend. So cactus your arms and squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades. Puff up your heart. Re-extend and realign. So see if you can feel neutral pelvis, neutral spine. And then stick your butt out as you slowly dive down and fold. Nice work. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. This time, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat, plank position. So spread your fingers nice and wide. Push the ground away. Take little baby rocks forward and back like you're sawing through a piece of wood with your body. So your arms stay strong, your belly stays strong. Draw your belly button in and up. And see if you can even feel the front of your quads, your thighs, the front of your thighs, your quads turning on. Next time you inhale, little baby rock forward. So on your tippy toes, your knees can come down to modify. Exhale, lower halfway. Try not to let your shoulders roll forward. Don't let your belly drop. Inhale, push back up and straighten your arms. Do that once more. Little rock forward, lower halfway. So it's a chaturanga. Hold until you're empty, and then inhale, push up. Yes, exhale, slow motion all the way to your belly. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Spider-Man Cobra. Bring your hands out wide. So you're framing your mat. Fingertips on the ground, elbows face the sky. Lift your heart, breathe in. Little tone in your belly to support low back. Exhale, twist to your right side and dip your left shoulder down. Inhale, back through center. Lift your heart, press down through your pelvis and your shoelaces. Exhale, twist towards the window, so right shoulder dips down. Nice work. Back to center. Breathe in and lift. Go ahead one more time each way. Slowly and intentionally. Nice and wide with your hands will give your shoulders more space. So it's like a micro shoulder pigeon. Eventually, an inhale will bring you back to center. And however you want to transition, downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath, so fire it up. See if you can not only feel your breath, but hear it. Next time you breathe in, take your right leg to the sky. You can do whatever you want. So if you want to open your hip, if you want to roll out your ankle, if you want to keep your hips square, just feel your three-legged dog for a moment. Feel your strong hands on the ground. Feel your strong core lifting you up. And then everyone, with your next inhale, just make your right leg as long, strong, and powerful as possible. Make your right toes active. As you exhale, keep your hips super high, knee towards your nose, round your back, and step forward as soft as you can. Nice, Kirsten. Take your time to rise up, crescent lunge. Yes, so all 10 toes face forward, hips are square, you're high on the ball of your back foot. So your legs, you have a nice long stance in your legs, but then rather than sinking into it, you're hugging towards midline to help find balance and stability. So front hip pulls back hip pulls forward, little tone in your belly should automatically happen. So it feels like your belly button just draws in and up. You have a little brace around your middle supporting your low back. Lift through your heart, reach through your fingertips, and be intentional with your gaze. So wherever you are gazing, it's on purpose. Take one more big, huge inhale, crescent lunge. As you exhale, bring your hands to your front thigh and lean forward. If it would be helpful, you can scoot your back toes forward a little bit. Draw your belly button in and up. So I want you to feel almost like you're rounding or puffing up your low back. From here, see if you can keep that connection to your center, lean forward and float your back foot off the ground. Keep your hips square, your inner thighs face each other. Keep pressing your hands into your front thigh. Keep lengthening from the crown of your head back to your left heel. You can stay here or see if you can reach your right arm forward. So right arm forward, left leg back, strong, straight, powerful line. Stay here, or if you want, see if you can reach both arms forward. So full warrior 3. Take one more big, huge breath. Good job. Land in crescent lunge, maybe softly. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Step your back foot forward about a foot or so. So setting up for a pyramid pose. So personally, I like my feet on 2 train tracks, all 10 toes face forward. Traditionally, it's on a balance beam with your back foot at a slight angle. So whatever feels best in your body. Come to a halfway lift position and bring your hands to your hips. So for a second, bend your front knee a lot. Keep your spinal extension. So spine's parallel to the earth, bend your front knee a lot. And then try to slowly re-straighten your front leg by focusing on lifting your right butt cheek up, 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 and pressing the top of your thigh back, 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 back. So see if you can feel the front of your thigh start to turn on, that quad muscle starts to fire. Keep pulling your right butt cheek up, 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 and back, back, back. Take one more big inhale, lengthen. And then keep that fold over your front leg. So think forehead toward shin, nose toward knee, navel towards spine. You can use blocks. You can bring your hands to your front shin. If you can touch the ground, awesome. And if you can easily touch the ground, option to turn your fingers to face back towards the back edge of your mat and start to crawl your hands further back. Good job, you guys. Take a couple more breaths. Bottom of your next exhalation. So all the way to emptiness and dive just a little bit deeper from the inside. And then walk your hands forward. Float your back leg to the sky. Standing splits just for a moment. Lengthen everything. Spread your left toes. Relax your neck. Nice, Kate. Take one more big inhale here. Reach a little bit higher. Nice, Marriott. Exhale. Left foot comes down at the top of your space. Forward fold. Give your right leg a little shake out if it needs it. Next, inhalation, spinal extension. Realign. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet and rise all the way up. Big full body stretch at the top. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Let's add on right here. So pause, interlace your fingers and steeple your index fingers. Get your biceps as close to your ears as you can and your arms as long as possible. From this place, you're gonna sway your hips left, upper body goes right. Try not to look down at the ground. So keep your left shoulder back and down. Sometimes I like to reach my right tiptoes out to the right. Try not to bend your elbows and get lazy in your arms, but keep reaching, lengthening. Squeeze your biceps next to your ears. Nice, Trace. Breathe into your left side. Beautiful, you guys. Nice dive. One last round. Back to center, realign. And as you exhale, other side. So hips sway right, upper body goes left. Keep your right shoulder back and down. Keep your biceps squeezing next to your ears. More weight in your right foot. Nice, Andrea. Breathe into your right waistline. Breathe into the space in between your right ribs, those intercostal muscles. Wake them up, stretch them out. Beautiful. One last round. Inhale back to center. And as you exhale, let's bring our hands behind our back. Interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. If you want more, bend your elbows, suction cup your palms together, and then imagine your elbows also are magnetized. Try to squeeze them closer. And then keeping all that, imagine just your fingers are super glued together and you're trying to pull just your fingers apart. So you can keep all of that and start to reach your hands back away from your body. So you should feel what's called muscle energy. Option to lift your heart up, tilt your chin up, puff up your chest. One more big inhalation. See if you can keep your clasp a little longer, hinge at your hips, dive down. So heart leads, bend your knees as much as you need. Relax your neck. I like my feet wide here personally. You do you. See if you can lift your butt. See if you can lift your knuckles. If you're pressing your palms and that's too much, you can let that part go. Just try not to hyperextend through your elbows. Soften your face. Nice, Liz. One more great big inhalation. Exhale, hands to your low back. Release your clasp. Let your arms hang. Give them a little shaky shake. Next, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat, top of your push-up. Inhale, push the ground away. Come to your knees if you want to modify, just like we did before. Exhale, halfway down, chaturanga, hold until you're empty in your breath. Inhale, straighten your arms, push back up. Yes, one more like that. Little rock forward, lower halfway. You can come to your knees if you want. Inhale, push back up. Yay, good job. Exhale slowly all the way down. Nice, Michelle. Take your time. Open into any back bend, any heart opener that you would like. So go again for Spider-Man Cobra if that felt good. Maybe Sphinx, Cobra, Up Dog. As you're ready, downward facing dog. See you there. Ujjayi breath. So feel it and hear it. Next, inhale, take your left leg to the sky. If you want, move around a little, explore a little bit. Open your hip, roll out your ankle, point, flex. So you can see if you can still feel your strong hands. So both hands are pressing firmly, all 10 fingertips. Shoulders strong, core strong. Take one more inhale, make your left leg as strong and powerful as you can. As you exhale, knee towards your nose. Don't let your hips drop down. Keep them high and then step through softly, low lunge. So good, you guys. Rise up, crescent lunge. Nice, Hannah. So all 10 toes face forward. Find stability through your legs by hugging in. So not by sinking into it, but by hugging towards midline. So find your center. And then from your foundation, your legs, you then grow into your expression in your upper body. So it doesn't mean you have to do anything fancy, but your upper body, be intentional. Are you spreading your fingers wide? Are they full of energy? Or today, maybe you want to be soft through your hands. Maybe today you want to make fists with your hands because you're expressing anger. So whatever you're doing it on purpose. Yes, beautiful. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands to your front thigh. Lean forward, and if you need, if it's helpful, just scoot your back foot forward a little bit. Draw your belly button in and up. So again, not like you're doing a back bend, but the opposite, almost like you're rounding your low back or puffing up your low back. Lean forward and just let your back foot float right off the ground. So think of an uppercase letter T from the crown of your head to your heel. Keep pushing your hands into your front thigh and drawing your belly button in and up. Yes. You guys look so good. Your hips are square. If you would like, left arm forward. So left arm forward, right leg back. Asymmetrical warrior 3. Strong, powerful line. Amazing. Only if you want, both arms forward. Yes, full warrior 3. Strong through your back leg. One last breath. Good job, you guys. Bring it back. Crescent lunge. Soft landing if possible. Inhale. Nice, Tammy. Exhale, hands to the earth. Pyramid stance. So step your back foot forward about a foot or so. Depends how long your legs are. You want both feet flat on the ground. And again, I like my feet on 2 train tracks. All 10 toes face forward, but it's up to you. Halfway lift. Bring your hands to your hips. So feel your spine nice and long. Bend your front knee a lot for a second. And then slowly straighten your leg. Again, imagine there's a rope attached to your left butt cheek and it's literally pulling back and up. Press back through the top of your left thigh. See if you can feel your left quad fire. Take one more big inhale. Everything lengthens. Pull your left butt cheek back, 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 up, up, up. Exhale. Keep that as you fold. So fold over your front leg. Yes, so good. Every exhalation is an invitation to dive just a tiny bit deeper. So bottom of your exhales, belly button pulls in and up. And maybe you fold just a little bit further from the inside. So I don't have to see it, but you feel it. Take one last round. Bottom of your exhale, nice dive. Walk your hands forward. Standing splits, lift your back leg. But just like a one-legged forward fold. Awesome, Lily. Relax your neck, head heavy. See if you can feel your connection to your strong core. Soft through your face, unclench your jaw. Your leg that's in the air, make it active. Make your right toes active. Spread them apart, wiggle them around. Take one more in-breath. Nice, Liz. Exhale, top of your mat, forward fold. Set your right foot down. You can give your left leg a little shaky shake if you want. All right, this time, heel toe your feet out to the width of your yoga mat. Bring your toes maybe off your mat, so toes wider than heels. Come down into a low squat malasana. If at all possible, keep your heels on the ground. If you need to lift your heels, that's okay. Elbows at your inner knees or inner thighs, hands at your heart center. And explore cat-cows with your spine and your pelvis. So kind of rounding, curling in as you exhale, and then opening with each inhalation. And just see how that feels different. See what you're getting out of the pose in your hips, low back, pelvis as you move just a little bit. And if you can, keep your heels on the ground. Maybe even see if you can pick up your toes and spread them apart. Take just a couple more rounds. Breathe all the way down into your hips. Nice job, you guys. Bottom of your next exhale. Fingertips to the ground, hips to the sky. And then heel toe your feet in until they're either hips width distance apart or big toes touch, whatever you prefer. With your next inhalation, spinal extension, realign. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet. Take it all the way up. Arms extend. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, bring your hands to your hips. Right foot is your base. Lift your left knee up. Flex through your left toes and focus your gaze on something in front of you that's not moving. And then from here, try to keep your hips as level as possible and just slowly open and close your knee a few times. See if you can feel your outer left butt cheek squeeze as you open. Try not to move through your right leg very much, so everything else stays as still as possible. And then eventually, when you open your left knee out, tree pose. So you can use your hand to place your foot on your inner thigh, or if it's better for you today, inner calf, inner ankle is just fine. Hands to heart center, or you can extend your arms up We'll be here for a few rounds. Press your foot into your leg back into your foot. And if you want to explore just a little bit of movement with your upper body, or even explore a little bit with your gaze, you can gaze up. You could try a little back bend. You could try closing your eyes. And slow, deep breaths. Yeah, be playful. Be compassionate. If you fall out, come back in when you're ready. That's part of the practice. Last couple breaths. And then see if you can stay balanced on your right foot. Slowly release your left leg. Bring your left knee back to midline. If you want, even extend your left leg forward. Take one more big inhale. Try not to lean back. As you exhale, slow motion into a low lunge. See if you can move through a warrior 3. Maybe even hold it for a full round of breath. Land softly. Hands come down to frame your front foot and left toe step back. Yay, good job. Once you've landed in your low lunge, friends, bring your hands to the inside of your right foot. Bring your right foot out wide to the width of your mat. You could even bring your right foot onto the hardwood floor if you want. And then here are your options. Choose what will serve you best. You can either keep your hips lifted and try to lower your upper body towards the ground, like you're melting your heart down. Try, if you take this variation, not to collapse all your weight to the left, but encourage your weight to the right. And then second option, back knee comes down, and your hips melt towards the ground as your heart lifts. And if you take this variation, it's really tempting to put all the weight in your arms, to just take weight out of your legs, but try to just use your arms to support you a little bit. Use your arms to help you lift your heart. Good job, you guys. About 5 rounds, wherever you choose to go, and feel free to move a little bit, explore a little bit. Make sure your right knee is not coming forward of your ankle, and your right knee is not falling in, it's tracking out. So if you want, you could even pivot your right toes out a little bit. Open mouth sighs at any time. So rather than trying to avoid sensation and just holding your breath, be in it, soften around it. Last couple. Nice, Andrea. All right, from wherever you are at, bring your hands to the ground under your shoulders. And if your back knee is down, lift it back up. Work your right foot back so you'll be in a plank position. From your plank position, Vashisthasana, side plank. Right hand is your foundation. So roll onto the baby toe edge of your right foot, left arm to the sky. If you want to modify, please feel free to bring your right knee down. So totally up to you. If your bottom knee is not on the ground, lift your hips as high as you can. So the higher you can get your hips, the less weight you'll feel in your shoulder or your wrist. Option to reach your left arm forward and lengthen your left side. Breathe into your left waistline, those intercostal muscles. Maybe even float your left leg up. Take one last huge breath, your personal fullest expression. Nice, Eileen. Slow motion, plank or modified plank. So top of your push-up, inhale at the top and push the ground away. Slowly lower to your belly. Beautiful. Back bend of your choice. Lift your heart. And then just tabletop position, hands and knees. So from hands and knees, spread your fingers really wide and actively push down. So you don't want to feel like you're sinking into your wrists and your elbow joints. You want to feel your strong arms, shoulders, even your pectoral muscles, your chest muscles are firing up. Take your right arm forward, left leg back, spinal balance. So think of a strong, powerful line of energy from front to back. Gaze is down so the back of your neck is long. Draw your belly button in and up so you should feel almost like you're puffing up your low back. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale, elbow to knee, slow motion, round, hollow out, empty out. Nice, Dante. Inhale, re-extend slowly like you're moving through molasses. Exhale, elbow to knee, all the way to empty. Awesome, Deborah. Inhale, reach, re-extend. Just one more time. Elbow to knee, round your spine. Hollow out, empty out. Inhale, lengthen. Now from here, reach your right arm back, bend your left knee, heel towards your butt. See if you can lift your heart, not your head, but your heart. So as you lift your heart, your head lifts as well. If it is available, grab hold of your ankle or the shoelace side of your foot. And then once you've got it, gentle leverage. Hug in with your inner thighs to stay out of your low back. And then gently kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. Breathe down into your belly, soften your face. Nothing is forced or aggressive. Take one last round. Very good. Slowly let go and re-extend. So right arm forward, left leg back. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. All right, from tabletop, take your right leg and extend it out to the right. Toes face forward. Sole of your foot presses down as best you can. And then left arm out. Reach your left arm up. See if you can gaze up. Breathe in. Exhale, thread your left arm underneath. So reach, reach, reach. Gently come down to rest outside of your shoulder and your head. You can lean forward to set your head and shoulder on the ground. And just feel that connection to your strong core lifting you up. Use your right hand to help support you, or you can use your right hand as leverage. You could push it down. You could wrap your right arm behind you. Sometimes I even like to interlace my right fingers with my left fingers and just gently tug. Breathe into your back body. All the way to empty with every exhalation. Nice job, everybody. If you do happen to have your right hand lifted, set it back down. Next time you breathe in, unthread your left arm. Reach it out and all the way up. And then left hand down. Pick up your right foot. Take your right toes off the left edge of your mat. Kind of push them into the ground. Lean your hips to the right. And gaze back over your left shoulder. So I like to bend my elbows, kind of round my back sometimes. You can feel into it and see what you can find. Lengthen through your right side. Yeah. Nice die. Good, everybody. End of your next exhalation. Back to tabletop. Back to downward facing dog. All right, from your dog pose, inhale right leg to the sky. Everybody peel your right hip open. So bend your knee, reach your knee out and up. So it should feel like a hinge on a door in your right hip, and your leg is the door. It just swings open. Take one more inhale. See if you can lift a little bit higher through your knee. Stay here if you want, or exhale, right knee, left elbow, or as close as you can come. Push the ground away. Inhale, three-legged dog. Open your hip if you can. Very nice. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. So as high as you can get. You can even have a push-up if you want. Bend your elbows. Don't let your butt sink. Inhale back up, three-legged. And last one, friends, knee towards your nose. Keep your hips as high as you can. Step through softly. All right, from here, you're just gonna bring your hands to your front thigh. We're going right into that warrior three variation again. So puff up your low back, lean forward, float your back foot off the ground. So just like we did before, you can stay right here or take your right arm forward. So right arm forward, left leg back. Stay right here, or one more inhale here. And as you exhale, elbow to knee, slowly round your spine, hollow out. Inhale, re-extend, long, strong, powerful. Exhale, elbow to knee. So just like you did a moment ago on your hands and your knees, now you're balancing on one foot, no big deal. Inhale, reach. And then last time, elbow to knee, all the way to empty. Use your strong core. Now listen, this is where it gets really crazy. Inhale, lengthen. If you would like, bend your left knee, reach back, see if you can grab hold of your left foot. Once you've got it, now you're gonna rise up to standing. You'll be in a twisted dancer pose, left arm to the sky. Kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. Is anyone with me? Yay, good job, you guys. Nice work. Wherever you happen to be, last couple breaths. We're just gonna end up eventually forward fold. So however you need to get there. Good job. Forward fold. And give your right leg a little shaky shake. And then step your right foot behind your left foot like you're standing on a balance beam. So your right tiptoes are touching the back of your left heel. Root firmly into your back foot especially, and walk your hands over to the left or maybe even off the left side of your mat. You can take a block with you if you want, bring the ground closer to you. Pull your right hip back. And imagine you're trying to breathe up your right side and down your right leg. Good. Soft face. Big breath. Oops, sorry. All right, bottom of your next exhalation. Keep your feet how they are, but just walk your hands back to center. Keep your feet on the balance beam, halfway lift position. Lengthen. Try to pull your left butt cheek back now as well. Exhale, fold. A little balance challenge. Root through your feet, rise all the way up. Keep standing on your balance beam, arms to the sky. And then as you exhale, hands to heart, and you can just step your feet back, hips width distance apart, however you like them. All right, from here, hands to hips. Left foot is now your foundation. Right knee lifts, flex your toes, focus your gaze. Try to keep every other part of your body as still as possible and start to open and close through your right leg. So as you open, you want to feel your outer right glute squeeze. It's called your medial glute. Keep your foot flexed and active. Keep hugging in with your left inner thigh, standing tall. Next time your knee opens out to the right, keep it there. Tree pose. Place your foot wherever you'd like to. So you can use your hand to help your foot up onto your inner thigh. Maybe you go for your inner calf, inner ankle, then hands to heart, or you can reach up. Notice if you tend to sink into your outer left hip and hug in. So it's almost like you're zipping a zipper up through your midline. Everything's hugging in and lifting up, growing tall. Slow, deep breaths. You are welcome to explore on your own if you want to. About 3, 4 more. Nice, you guys. Beautiful. We'll come back to standing staff. So if you can, stay balanced on your left foot and bring your right knee back to midline. If you want, you could even extend your right leg forward. One more big inhale, stand tall, stand well. Exhale, slow motion, low lunge. Maybe you hit a warrior 3 for just a split second. Give it a full round of breath and then land softly in your low lunge. Hands frame your front foot. Nice, Lily. Once you are in your lunge, hands inside your left foot. Walk your left foot out to the width of your mat, nice and wide. You might walk your left foot forward a little bit as well, just to give you a little more space. Same options. You can keep your hips high as you melt your heart down, or you can lower your back knee and let your hips melt down as your heart lifts up. Remember, try not to let your left knee fall inwards, track it out. So you could pivot your left toes out if that helps. You could also roll onto the baby toe edge of your left foot if you would like. Just keep your ankle nice and strong. Big deep breath. Notice if you're tensing up, tightening up, anywhere you don't need to be. Just by noticing, see if something shifts. Last couple. Nice job, friends. If you want, big sigh out your mouth. Lift back up to your hands. Lift your back knee off the ground if it's there. And then just work your left foot back so you'll be in a plank position. From your plank position, side plank, Vashisthasana, left hand is your base. So roll onto the baby toe edge of left foot. It's like you're karate kicking the ground with the outer edge of your left foot. To make your left foot really active, lift your hips. Please feel free to modify. Left knee can come down, left forearm can come down. You're taking care of your wrists. So you do you. Right arm might reach forward. Right leg could even float up. As your leg floats up, lift your hips even higher. Feel your strong left side abdominals. Yes, one last round, your personal fullest expression. Thanks, Marriott. Slow motion plank or modified plank. Inhale at the top of your push-up. Slowly lower, exhale. Ah, good work. Lift your heart. Take your time. And then just for a second, give yourself a child's pose. Hips towards your heels, forehead to your mat. Some grounding breaths. Your knees can be wide, your knees can be together, somewhere in between. Just notice whatever there is to notice. Feel whatever there is to feel. In your next couple of rounds, tabletop position, hands and knees. All right, so spread your fingers wide, push into the ground actively so your arms are strong. And then left arm forward, right leg back. So think of a strong, straight, powerful line of energy from front to back. Very good, you guys. Good awareness. So rather than a smiley face shape right now, you're going for strong, powerful line. Draw your belly button in and up. Feel your inner thighs hugging in. So remember, this is what we're going to do in just a moment, balancing on one foot. Feel what it feels like right here. Build the muscle memory right here. One more inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee, curl in, round, hollow out. Good job. Inhale, re-extend. Slow motion like you're moving through honey. Exhale, elbow to knee, all the way to emptiness. Belly button pulls in and up. Inhale, re-extend. Last one, elbow to knee. Yes, inhale, reach, lengthen. You're welcome to hold or go for your half bow. So left arm reaches back, bend your right knee. If it is available, grab your foot or your ankle, hug in with your inner thighs to stay out of low back. Keep spreading your toes if you're holding your foot in your hand. Breathe, feel your abdominal walls stretch. Send your breath there, one last round. Slowly release, inhale, spinal balance. Exhale, lower down, tabletop. All right, from tabletop, take your left leg and gate it out to the left. Extend it to the left. So left toes forward, sole of your foot presses down if possible. Right arm out to the right. Then all the way up, inhale. Exhale, thread it through. Reach, 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 and then rest down. If you don't like having your left leg extended, you can just set your left knee back down, no big deal. Breathe into your back body, especially. Soft face, soft jaw. All the way to empty with your exhales. Last couple breaths or so. You do have your left hand lifted. Set it back down. Next time you breathe in, unthread your right arm. Reach it all the way out, all the way up. And then set your right hand down. Pick up your left leg and take your left toes off the right edge of your mat. Push them down, kind of pull your hips to the left. Gaze back over your right shoulder. So find length through your left side. Breathe into that length. You can round, you can peekaboo under your right armpit. Last breath. Yeah, and then come back, tabletop. Downward facing dog. All right, from your down dog, inhale your left leg to the sky. Oh, sorry, my Siri keeps turning on. All right, open up your left hip. So peel it open, bend your left knee. Squeeze your outer left glute. So just like when we were at the top of our mat, opening and closing our hip when we were balancing, that's what you're doing here. You're opening your hip, the same muscle. You should be engaging that outer left butt cheek. Take one more inhale, lift a little higher through your knee. Stay if you want, or exhale, left knee, right elbow. Come as close as you can. Push the ground away. Inhale, three-legged dog. See if you can open your hip again. Exhale, left knee, left armpit as high as you can. Bend your elbows. Take a little push-up if you want. Don't let your butt drop. Inhale, back up. And then everybody, knee towards your nose. So round, hollow out. Keep your hips high. Step forward softly. Nice, Liz. Bring your hands up to your front thigh. So preparing for your balance. Belly button draws in and up. Inner thighs hug in. And then whenever you're ready, just lean forward and back foot floats up. Try to keep your hips square. Keep pressing into your front thigh and drawing your belly button towards your spine. Stay here if you want, or left arm forward. Nice, Kate. So left arm forward, right leg back. Strong, powerful line. Stay right here, or last inhale here. Exhale, elbow to knee. Nice, Tracy. Slow motion like you're moving through molasses. Inhale, re-extend. Long, strong, powerful. Exhale, elbow to knee, curl in, use your core. Be playful. Inhale, re-extend, reach. And then last one with your breath all the way to emptiness. This time, inhale, lengthen. And if you're still with me, bend your right knee, reach back, grab hold of your foot if you can. Once you've got your foot, see if you can start to stand up. Once you're standing up, right arm reaches up. Inner thighs hug in. Maybe lean forward, twisted dancer. Good job. That's a lot, I know. Take a couple more rounds wherever you're working, wherever you're playing. We'll end up in a forward fold. So however you want to get there. Woo-wee. Forward fold, top of your space. Good job, you guys. And then bring your left toes behind your right heel. Try to put more weight in your back foot. Focus on your back leg. Pull your left hip back and crawl your hands to the right or off the right edge of your mat. Relax your neck. Breathe up your left side. Breathe down your left leg. Send your breath wherever you feel the most sensation. Bottom of your next exhale. Keep your legs the same, but just walk your hands back to center. Keep your legs the same. Inhale to a halfway lift. See if you can pull your right butt cheek back a little bit. Exhale, fold. Keep standing on your balance beam and rise. So root through your feet all the way up. Reach up, stretch. And as you exhale, just step your feet however you like them. Hips width distance or big toes touch, hands to heart. Flow with your breath. High mountain, inhale. Little baby back bend, cactus your arms, puff up your heart, squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades. Inhale, re-extend, realign, feel neutral pelvis, neutral spine. And exhale, stick your butt out as you dive down. Traction out your spine. Yes, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. However you want to move through your vinyasa, end up in a child's pose. Trace. And just a couple deep breaths, grounding breath. Downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. And then open your right hip. Only if you would like, option to flip your dog. So right foot comes down, right arm reaches forward. Keep a little tone in your belly to support your low back and breathe all the way down into your belly. If you're in the back bend, one more in breath. And then bring it back, three-legged dog. Everybody extend your right leg high. Inhale. And exhale, pigeon pose. So set your right shin down at the top of your mat. Try to get your right knee nice and wide. And just like we did in pyramid, imagine that rope is pulling your right butt cheek up and back as your heart bows forward. And then to go deeper from there, all you have to do is scoot your back knee back a little tiny bit. Doesn't take much. Big deep breath. All right, friends, last few breaths. Bottom of your next exhale, start to lift your upper body. And we're going to come into a seat, but don't move too fast. So all we're gonna do is just kind of plop nice and easy over onto our outer right butt cheek. And you can kind of let your back knee bend a lot. From here, sit up as tall as you can. And if you need support with your right hand on the ground by your side, that's fine. Otherwise, try not to use your arms. Take this leg, and you're gonna swing it around, and then swing it back. Swing it around, swing it back a few times like that. Try to keep your upper body as tall and as still as possible. Feel that muscle on the outside of your left butt cheek squeeze as you move your leg back and forth. And if you don't use this muscle ever and it's waking up right now, it might feel like it's in a Charlie horse. So you might have to go pound it out. Next time your left foot comes to the outside of your right thigh, keep it there. And then you can either move your right heel towards your left butt cheek, or you can extend your right leg forward, whatever feels better for you. Hug your left knee in and puff up your chest, sit up really tall. Take your left arm up, inhale here. And then as you exhale, twist. Left hand comes down behind you. Try not to lean back on your hand, but use your hand and your arm to help you sit up taller. Keep your right hand where it's at, or if there's a variation you want to take, feel free. So each inhale, you're lengthening. Each exhale, you're twisting. Last couple rounds. And then bottom of your next exhale, unwind your upper body and just bring your hands off the right edge of your mat. Take a little bow. It should feel good. It's like a counter twist. Your left butt cheek can lift. Breathe down into your low back. Lift back up. All right. From here, invitation to take a happy baby, balancing on your sit bones. So see if you can grab your big toes or the outer edges of your feet. Pull your knees back. Press your heart forward. Try to balance on your sit bones. It's really hard for me. And then if you want, you can play with pulling a bow and arrow. So one leg extends, the other one comes closer. It's so hard. Try to stay balanced on your sit bones. Just be playful. If you want, you can try straightening both legs at the same time. The wide-legged straddle. And then whenever you feel like you've had enough fun, you can let it go, and we'll meet back in down dog. So only if you want. Cross your ankles. Roll over your feet. You could step or you could hop back to chaturanga with bent elbows. You could take a vinyasa or you could skip it. And eventually, see you in downward facing dog. And walk it out. Just reconnect to your ujjayi breath a little bit longer. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Open your left hip. Feel your outer left glute squeeze. You can stay here, or option to flip if you want. Left foot comes down, wild thing or flip dog. So wild thing, outer edge of right foot and left tiptoes are on the ground. Flip dog, soles of your feet are on the ground. So neither one is right or wrong. They're just different poses. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, come back, three-legged down dog. Extend your left leg high. Everybody breathe in. And then pigeon pose. Left shin comes forward, come down, nice and easy. The left butt cheek pulls up and back. Try not to push your hips towards the ground or plop your hips onto the ground, but feel like you have a structure. Your left femur bone is plugged into the hip socket, so your joints are nice and safe as you stretch the muscles. And breathe. About 4 or 5 more rounds. Yeah. Open your mouth anytime and just sigh it out. All right, friends, last big deep breath. And start to lift your upper body. Just come into your seat, but not all the way into a seat. Just plop your left butt cheek down and let your back knee bend so your hips open. And then remember, not so fast, Trace. Right leg, take it around the outside of your left thigh and then take it back, trying not to use your hands. Watch out, it stinks. Oh. So sitting up tall, feel your outer right butt cheek squeeze. Good job, good job. That's enough. When you've had enough, just bring your right foot to the outside of your left thigh. And then you can adjust so that your left heel is either closer to your right butt cheek or your left leg could extend forward or whatever feels best. Hug your knee in, sit up tall, puff up your heart. Take your right arm to the sky. Inhale here, reach up. And then as you exhale, twist, bring your right hand down behind you. And again, try not to lean back, but use your arm to help you sit up really tall, to help you lengthen your spine even more. Every exhale is an invitation to twist just a little bit deeper. Good. Last couple of breaths. The very end of your next exhale, just slowly unwind. Bring your hands off the left edge of your mat. You can kind of round your back, take a little bow, let your right butt cheek lift if it feels better. And I even like to push into the ground and try to twist my body even more towards the back of the room. So feel into it. Breathe into your low belly, low back one more round. And then come back up. Uncross your legs. And just for funsies, if you want to, you can just go straight down onto your back if you're like, I'm done. But if you want, a little bit of core. So boat pose. You can hold on to the backs of your thighs like me. You can reach forward. If you're feeling crazy, you can reach back. You could extend your legs, or you could keep your knees bent. So holding here, try to lift your heart up high. Stay balanced on your sit bones rather than rocking back onto your tailbone. Take one more inhale here. And then as you exhale, low boat. So we're going to hover everything. Legs extend, arms reach forward, draw low belly down, press low back down. Inhale, high boat, lift. Just 3 times. Exhale, low boat. Squeeze everything. Draw low belly down. Press low back down. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. All the way to empty. Pull low belly down. Inhale, high. Last one. Exhale, low. Hold here. Hover. Squeeze. Make your toes active. Squeeze your inner thighs. Draw your low belly down. If you want a big challenge, see if you can reach your arms back. Take one last inhale. And then let it go. Big full body stretch, arms long, legs long. Pull yourself apart. Great big huge inhale. And then draw your knees towards your belly and rock side to side. Give your low back a little massage. And then eventually supine spinal twist. You can let your knees fall either direction first. Maybe extend your opposite arm out. Give yourself about 4 or 5 rounds on each side. And then when you feel complete on this side, slowly find your way to the other side. Maybe as you switch sides, you take a moment to neutralize. So you could squeeze your knees in, take a little rock. You could take a big full body stretch. Just eventually knees to the other side. I'll just leave it up to you. So when you feel pretty even on both sides, come back to center and choose any inversion that you would like to take for about 5 to 10 breaths. So anything that puts your hips and or your legs higher than your heart. If you want one last heart opener, bridge pose or upward facing bow. Also take plow, shoulder stand, legs up the invisible wall. You're welcome to move to a wall if you want. There's plenty of space. When you feel pretty good about your inversion, you feel complete, just ease your way out. Any finishing poses, any counter poses, anything else your body needs or wants to complete your own practice for you. If you want to go straight into your Shavasana, you are more than welcome to. So as you settle in, you can just let your breath become completely effortless. And let go of any control or manipulation. Just give in, let your body take over, let your body breathe you. And this is a poem by Mary Oliver. You just drift off. It's called On Meditating, sort of. Meditation, so I've heard, is best accomplished if you entertain a certain strict posture. Frankly, I prefer just to lounge under a tree. So why should I think I could ever be successful? Some days I fall asleep or land in that even better place, half asleep, where the world, spring, summer, autumn, winter, flies through my mind in its hearty ascent and its uncompromising descent. So I just lie like that, while distance and time reveal their true attitudes. They never heard of me and never will or ever need to. Of course, I wake up finally thinking how wonderful to be who I am, made out of earth and water, my own thoughts, my own fingerprints, all that glorious temporary stuff. So these last few moments, just let yourself lie here, not doing anything, not showing up anywhere for anybody, just landing right here in your own body and feeling whatever there is to feel, flowing through the space of you. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Just start to slowly bring movement back into your body. Take your time, no rush, but eventually just find your way onto either side, fetal position. And give yourself a moment to rest on your side body. Just really letting all the energy from your practice soak in. Use your arms to slowly guide yourself up to seated meditation. Right back where we started. So as you sit up, feel once again into the length of your spine. Soften your face, soften your shoulders. Gather your hands into your own heart, either prayer hands or one palm stacked on top of the other. And we'll close our practice together with one collective Om. So try not to worry too much about how you sound, no judgment. Just focus more on how it feels to use your voice to let it move through your body and express out your mouth. So start by exhaling, empty out, clear your throat if you need. And breathe in your voice. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here, for letting me guide you. Namaste. You're so welcome. Thank you. Thank you. It's my birthday. It's true. You didn't like it. I'm 38. Can you believe? I know, right? How old did you think I was? 25. Yeah, good. I like it. All right, my friends, have a good day. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll be here this weekend, so we'll see you maybe on Sunday. Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh, thanks.